All set here, race number 2. Gates are back. They're off and racing. Apple, Schnaps and Divine Pair straight back after the start. Sassy Trader amongst the first to go. Savage One burning across for Rumley on the outside. Sassy Trader pushing up hard underneath it though. They're going quickly. Third, Big Screen. Our Boy Dylan drifting back to fourth. On its outside is Spicy Dancer settling properly into stride. Then Type 1 Divine Pair together. And behind those a clear last is Apple, Schnaps. The favourite worked its way to the lead. Had to burn a little bit of fuel getting though at the 450. It's Savage One coming up towards the home turn. 3/4 Sassy Trader, who'd peeled off the fence and is now going up to give it the big stare. Our Boy Dylan right behind them, about to let down. And then 2 lengths Big Screen. Type 1 getting through near the inside. Sassy Trader hit the front. 200 left to go with Our Boy Dylan in pursuit. Further back, Divine Pair is making ground rapidly. Sassy Trader, Our Boy Dylan, Divine Pair running on the outside. Our Boy Dylan, Sassy Trader. They split it. Our Boy Dylan. Our Boy Dylan just from Sassy Trader or the fast. Finishing Divine Pair, a lovely return. In behind them was Type 1 from Apple, Schnaps running on from the back, and then Big Screen. Savage One capitulated. Back there in the field is Spicy Dancer, who has rounded them all up in the second. Our Boy Dylan's the winner, number 2. Ridden to victory by Lucy Warwick. Number 2, Our Boy Dylan was able to sit on top or just behind a pretty hot pace. Certainly they were rocking along. Sassy Trader, Savage One. Savage One had to do the work and then it had to absorb more pressure from Sassy Trader when the business was really about to be switched on. And camped right behind them was Our Boy Dylan. Warwick putting the stick over there into the left hand, the Persuader. Kept it going and has been able to get the better of Sassy Trader. Divine Pair really doing his best late from back there in the field. It's 2, 3, 7 the numbers. 2, 3 and 7. Fourth goes the way of number 9, Type 1. Half ahead, a long head were margins, and 58 flat the time. The winner is a So's Secret Stir Pack Gelding, trained by Nev Parker. For Mrs. C, Ace and GA Ace. Johnny Parker, Mrs. R Parker, Ms. A Broad and Neville Parker, and ridden by Lucy Warwick. Gave this 3-year-old a sweet ride right behind them and sized it up beautifully. Sassy Trader second by Trade Fair from There's None So Sassy, Sean and Jay Casey, Geordie Turner and Divine Pair, an encouraging first up run by the Playing God 3-year-old out of Magnificent Pair, Cole Webster and Peter Nucky. Next event today, the West Speed Platinum Tab Touch. Better Your Bet handicap over 1,400. No alterations there to come in the third on the card. Always mapped to get a great run. Our Boy Dylan has been ultra consistent and gets the job done here today for part owner and trainer in Neville Parker as we hook up once again with Britt down in the yard.
Thanks very much, Darren. A nice performance by Our Boy Dylan today. Neville on the 6th day, back up firstly. How has he been during the week?
To say the truth, he's been a bit scratchy from Wednesday. Pulled up really well, but hats off to Kim Broad, our farrier. Stood him back up and yeah, full credit to him for this win.
You put the Norton on today, but given the pace of the race, was it a case that he may not have even needed that and travelled really nicely? Yeah,
exactly. I think in most of his races there's been adequate enough pace. He just tends to go 1 or 2 ticks too strong. I was sort of hoping to not have to put the Norton on and hopefully he'd just mature through his racing, but a little touch of, he's heading to the paddock after this, so we're like, let's put it on and try and bookend the prep.
It's a nice way to go to the paddock. What were your thoughts coming into the corner?
Yeah, very confident. I could see Lucy looking over her shoulder to find a way out, so when Lucy's on the hunt, then I think we're in a good position.
How do you assess his campaign as a whole? He's come up against some really nice horses. We talk about that race just last week. It may have been on that Sunday meeting, but there were some nice horses in that race.
Yeah, he's definitely been in good company all preparation, and we're very proud of him because last prep he dropped the ball a bit and we learnt a bit, and yeah, it's just good to see him put it together this prep.
What have you been able to learn about him this campaign, to take, once he's had a break, to take into next preparation?
He's a finicky horse with his electrolyte system. Yeah, it sort of was a hard one to gauge first prep, and we had to do a lot of looking with the vets in that last prep on the off break, and just he's a very hard horse to manage. He's not as simple as get him out, chuck a saddle on him every day. So spent a good 45 minutes in the squad box making him piddle before the race, so that seems to be the key.
Well, it's certainly worked, and it always makes the wins a little bit more satisfying than when they're a bit more hard work. Well done to you.
It does, thank you.
Neville Parker there. Great insight from a trainer. It's not just bringing them here on race day. There's a lot that goes into getting a horse to win a race. Lucy Warwick guides our boy Dylan home.
She certainly does. Lucy, coming into the race, what did you know about him?
He just said to me that he's probably better ridden with a bit of cover. It worked perfect today. It was box seat and then popped off. It had all the right runs, and to his credit, he really fought hard and trying to get past Sassy Trader, which put up a good fight.
Looked like Lucky's horse had to do a lot of work to cross. He must have been going pretty quick.
Yeah, we were, and it was obviously great for us. Unlucky for him. Yeah, it really paid off.
What about Salaya later on? What are your hopes for her?
Win.
That'll do. Good luck, Lucy.
All right, thanks.
That's what you're always hoping to do, that is for sure. Lucy Warwick on the board with our boy Dylan taking out the Glenroy Chaff handicap en route to the paddock.